Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of
Legends Only.
My name's T. Kyle,
And I'm Brad.
and this is your weekly pop culture podcast where we talk about
Legends Only.
we survived Pride.
I am straight.
Happy July. Happy 4th of July.
I'm so happy to be done with being pretend gay for a month.
Are you, though?
No, because I was actually just looking at parties tonight and I was asking Jay Moore if he wanted to go out. And I'm like, wait a minute. I thought I was going to be done for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
No,
it's
I'm
just
already
so hot.
It is. It's a long, hot summer. It's literally 95 degrees in the shade, actually.
It actually is, though. Your girls.
Yeah, and speaking of, shout out to the boys of Right Back At Ya. We dropped our special episode in the middle of the week. Review of the Girls Aloud show experience. Had a great time talking with them, debriefing, de-glittering, all of the good stuff from the show. And yeah, it was great. And so check them out. Right Back At Ya pod. Shout out to David and Joel.
Another bonus episode this week.
Yeah.
Also, last weekend, we updated you mid-Pride week.
Oh, that's right.
Post-Ladyland Day 1.
Post-Ladyland Day 1.
You went back
I
to
went
see
back.
Madonna.
There was a lot of people who didn't think I had it in me, but I didn't think I had it in me, to be fair. But I can't physically not go when Madonna's there, knowingly that I know she'd be there. So I hustled my ass back to Under the K Bridge, which is a real thing and not a gay joke, and went to go see the Vogue Ball dance battle challenge judging competition. And it started, honestly, I was shocked. It did start late, but it didn't start 2 hours late. She was supposed to go on, I think, around midnight. I think it was like 12:40 when it finally started. But we were distracted because DJ Esther, aka her daughter, age 11, was
She's 11?
Yeah, she was kind of eating all the girls up.
Everyone says I'm like 9 years old. I'm 11, so shut the fuck up.
Pack it up, John Summit. She really was. She was doing great. And, everyone was dancing and bopping around. And the vibe was full of anxious energy as I saw all the Madonna shirts come out from the crowd. I knew what they were there for. Everyone knew why they were there. Like, they knew that was happening. It was like a very poorly kept secret. So, yeah, we had the Vogue Ball, which was really a lot of fun. It was really cool to see her also just hanging out and not be the main. She was the main focus of attention, but not trying to be.
I mean, she's the queen of pop.
She pulls focus. It happens naturally. But yeah, I got posted up to this section, some tequila section, I don't know, which fine. And there were a bunch of people bopping around there. Saw Julia Fox was next to me in blonde hair.
Did you talk to her?
I didn't. She was surrounded. She was swarmed.
Serena Williams and now Julia Fox.
I know. I'm just mingling with the legend. Yes. I don't know. She's so Julia. She's everywhere. I saw forget who was else in the box, but a lot of her Madonna's dancers and crew and tour people were there as well. So that's also how I knew things were about to go down. I was just like, oh, I know your face. I know you. So they were just bopping around in the section. And then, it became the whole thing. It was Deshaun from Legendary, the host. He came out, introduced DJ Mike Q from Legendary, and Kevin Prodigy came out, did a full, hype up the crowd speech. And they introduced all the judges one by one, which were the headliners of the night. Very cool to see Tokisha, Arca come out one by one. But, they left the final seat for Madonna, who came out. And the first thing my broken brain thought of was, oh my God, live from Las Vegas, Nate.
Yeah, literally. She looked fucking good.
She looked real good.
It was Britney.
Yeah.
Live from Las Vegas commercial outfit.
Yeah.
With like MDNA meets Sabrina Carpenter hair.
Oh, she was espressoing all over the place.
It was espresso.
Yeah.
Espressdonna.
She was espressing herself.
Yeah.
It absolutely was Sabrina Carpenter, a little Dolly Parton, a little Elvis, a little Britney. It was just funny that she did this for the Vogue Ball because, sure, why not get up into like Vegas drag.
It was so good.
It was really
The
good.
photos were so good on
Yeah.
Instagram.
Yeah, and then it essentially turned into what happens on her tour. Bob was there, and they're holding up the signs of their ratings for the 4 houses that battled it out. And it was a mixture of like actual competition and for the crowd. But it was so much fun, and the dancers were incredible. The houses were amazing, and she was giving them tons of energy, and the whole crowd was living. And then at the end, she actually came out to the runway, gave like a 1-minute speech where she was just like, besides my birthday, New York Pride is the most important day of the year. And everyone ate it up, and she thanked
Hometown queen.
Yeah, she thanked the judges, the dancers, everyone involved, and it was very like just bowing to everyone else and really like giving it up to everyone else and just thanks for having me. It was wonderful, and happy Pride, everyone. And that was it. And she danced around. I only wish that that happened night 1 because she was mingling backstage.
With Luann.
And if we had a Luann
Give it up,
Madonna,
everybody. Here she is, the queen.
If she was
Boom.
the second special guest judge, it would have been too much. Yeah, it was a fantastic experience. Any moment that she's there is magical on the stage. I don't regret it. Got home at like 2, which isn't that bad. No, like 3. Isn't that bad.
Sue her.
Yeah, I'm going to sue her. Shout out to Ladyland in general. I think the festival was really great this year. I think it was so fun both nights. After the ball came A.G. Cook, and he was bopping PC music. Yeah, I think they really did it. It was truly a queer, cool festival. Queer people getting paid, performing.
The vibes were good too.
Yeah, the vibes were good.
Like everyone just felt chill. Everyone was wearing crazy shit.
A lot of brown outfits.
I loved. I wish that I wore something crazier.
I don't. I just wanted to be as
I wanted
cool
diamonds
as
on my
possible.
tits.
I just wanted tank top nothing because it's so hot.
Ooh.
Yeah, diamonds on my tits would have been good
You're
too.
giving me tank top nothing.
Yeah, there were some fun outfits though, for sure. Shout out to the person who actually came up from below and waved and said they were a big fan of the pod, and we took a picture with me on the riser and them down there because I was like, she's about to go on and thank you, but I'm not going to go all the way around, go down, and then come back up and possibly the other guy.
So you did a hate speedy from that.
He
the only time you'll look tall in the photo.
Exactly. He sent me the picture. It was cute though. Yeah. The other part of it was I was supposed to be there, but I never RSVP'd. I got the email.
Just walk in.
I got the email so I was in the festival as I was supposed to be, but then there was this VIP tequila booth, whatever, and I had the email from work inviting me to it, but I never replied because I was like, I have tickets to the festival already. I don't need this tequila booth. When I came in and saw that all the Madonna people were in this tequila booth, I went up and I quickly showed them the email. I'm like, this is the right place, right? And they were like, yeah. And they pushed me in, but everyone else had wristbands for it and I didn't. So I kind of knew I'm locked in. The security guard let me in, but if I leave it, I don't know if they would
you'll get back in.
I don't know if I'd get back in. And by that time,
Right.
Julia Fox came in and I said, well, I'm locked
You're
into
parked.
this. I am not leaving this section. So for all those reasons, I was parked. I mean, yes, I was invited to it, so I would have been there, but I didn't get the wristband that I probably should have.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway. And lo and behold, she posed with the tequila or whatever it was. And
Wow.
yeah.
Chasing Luann, chasing Madonna.
Chasing Madonna.
Successfully.
What is this, the 4th or 5th year that I've done that? Chased that lady around the city? We've done Stonewall.
The Stonewall one.
A fail.
What did I text? I said I texted you something about I have PTSD. From
Yeah,
when we
you
didn't
weren't
get
doing it.
into Stonewall.
Yeah.
I'm like, if I don't have a ticket, I'm not going.
She had the one where she performed at Terminal 5 with the drag queens. That was a huge slay. That one worked really well. She, I think, came to Boom Boom Room one year, and I didn't go into that one. And I knew that was the one where they had the headline about the peeing in the bottles.
Oh,
people were couldn't get anywhere. I'm not sad I missed that. Yes, blue hair,
blue wig with tits out,
and then there was this one. So I'm almost every time catching her. But she does love a wild goose chase, a gay goose chase around for Pride every year. It's fun. It keeps me young.
Wow. Well, you saw Madonna
You did.
and I saw John
You
Summit.
saw the Madonna of EDM.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah. At
if
the
everyone
moment.
would look back at everything I was saying, praying, preaching, praying, and saying.
Well, undeniably, his star has risen and people are gagging for you, non-F word.
So I went to MSG. It was insane.
Yeah.
Like, it was giving circus tour vibes. The production.
In the round.
Yeah, he was in the round, and it was like this, almost like a spaceship.
Yeah, it looked really cool.
And there was so much pyro, which I don't know how the people in the front, because I was far.
Eyebrows singed.
Like, actually, though.
No,
'cause
yeah.
I felt the heat.
Remember when that gay brought the piece of bread to Chromatica Ball?
Yeah.
They had toast by the end of it.
I actually was kind of concerned. I was like, ooh. 'cause
Yeah.
I felt, ooh.
Yeah.
But
A
yeah,
little
it was
bit
in
too
the
much
rounds.
heat promo for Tovlo.
Oh, so good. I'm still obsessed with that EP.
Yeah, that's a lot of pyro. I saw.
Yeah, but it looked fucking
It looked
sick,
really
and
cool.
everything was perfectly timed. It was like this huge box that had like all this crazy lights and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But he opened for himself. So
Oh, very Beyonce.
yeah, so I went with Jay Moore. We get there and he's playing on like a little table on the floor, like in the GA
Like
pit.
when we saw him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like just old classic style. He's playing on the floor, like
Yeah.
right there. It was like right in front of me. He leaves, does a B2B with Green Velvet. Then the lights go down, and then like the actual big production started. But yeah.
Yeah, that was a night. That was a long night.
Yeah.
But got out at 12, right?
I shook my tits though. Yeah, like 12, 10.
Ooh, he paid those
-ish.
10 minutes
I think-
extra.
I feel like it was a little over,
Every minute is like $10,000 or something.
but worth.
Oh, yeah. He's like, I have to get in the last bit of escape.
Yeah. And Hayla did 2 songs.
That's so cool.
She did Shiver, Where You Are.
Mhm.
And I gotta say, like, I've heard legends in that venue.
Mm.
I mean, Britney, Madonna, Spice Girls. The way that everyone was singing Where You Are
Mhm.
in that venue was like Madonna level,
Mhm.
Spice Girl level screaming.
I've sent you videos when I was in Miami and Where You Are was echoing through the streets like it was a national anthem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was wild.
Well, he certainly has won over the gays this past weekend. If it
Oh,
wasn't
yeah,
MSG,
and
it was
he did-
also Pride in the Park.
Yep.
There are so many videos of that going viral on TikTok of him taking off his shirt
An ally.
and saying like, "Hey gays" or something.
Like, hey, gays, how the fuck we feeling,
Feeling.
baby?
He won. Yeah. Yeah. He had his go-go boy dancers. I mean, that's actually for EDM and for the bro culture of it all. Like it is, I'm not giving him too much credit, but at the same time, like it's just not something besides Diplo,
Yeah.
nobody leans in too hard of the straight men.
True. Yeah, I'm trying to think of anyone else who like, yeah, not really.
Right. Like, so an ally, truly.
Yeah.
Talk, Valentina.
He should have done that as a TikTok.
You should have.
But
Oh, and SG. Right. That's true. I
Yeah,
consider
SG
him an
does it.
honorary gay, yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was so good. And like you could just see how much fun he was having. Like
Yeah,
that
he's
was
so
the best
smiley.
part. Like the whole time he did like a moment where like the lights kind of dim and a spotlight went on him and he went
Yeah.
and just looked around every section, walked around. I
Oh,
was
wow.
like, oh wow.
He's having a moment.
But let me tell you something. I told the story about the last experience I had with that crowd. The vibes are not it.
Because they were not into the music or they were mean or bad or what?
People just fighting each other, cutting lines. The staff looked like miserable. The bartenders were miserable. I was like, oh, vibes are like sour, but the show was amazing.
Okay.
And like once you get on the floor, you got space.
I feel like it also depends if you're on something or not. So I feel like
Maybe.
because you were more alert than others, probably. We're
Yeah.
more aware of your.
I was
Surroundings.
very alert.
That's probably why.
And it was like 7:30, 7:45, and people were falling over.
Yeah.
I was like, girl, the sun's still up.
Uh-huh. No, I know.
It was wild.
I think I also blame, but him doing his sets as himself already. People were from the get-go, I think, going wild. My friend came out of there early, actually, to meet me, and she had a time.
Yeah.
And so I feel like kind of opening for yourself makes people like go hard from the get-go.
Oh, yeah.
also. But I mean, slay as long as you're having a good time.
But the show,
Well,
one of the
I'm
best
sorry that
productions.
crowd around you was not it, but
Only like going in and like being in like the on
floor?
the floor, I was fine. Me and Jay Moore, we had space.
Oh.
We were shaking our tits, singing, but if you had to go anywhere else, it was like, I was like, am I going to get hate crimed in this bathroom?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you just hear people saying like all kinds of shit,
Mm-hmm.
like homophobic, like they just talk in like homophobic language
Yeah.
to each other.
Yeah.
Men,
Yeah. That's men.
but whatever.
EDM culture.
But anyway, the show was amazing,
Great.
and that's all that matters.
Ironically, we also talk in homophobic culture like at Ladyland, but it's like ironic. I don't know
True.
how. Because we are all calling each other F slurs the whole time. Also,
Yeah, actually.
it's really about the delivery.
Yeah, it's true. Tone, context.
Over on the Fist stage.
Oh my God.
The actual name of the main stage at the Ladyland Festival.
Also, I'm excited for the new album because he
John
played
Summit.
it and it was really good live.
No surprise.
So
Maybe you can, enjoy it from the comfort and safety of your home.
I would do the gay one, the gay party.
Yeah, you definitely next time.
The only reason I didn't is because the weather.
Oh.
I was like, that's one that could get rained out, but MSG is like the best.
Yeah.
So, anywho. But it is certainly a summer. It is a brat girl summer.
It is a brat girl summer. I'm really, really a brat summer boy this year. Yeah, it's relentlessly on replay, whatever.
What song this week was on repeat for you?
Apple is taking over my life in a lot of ways.
Because the
dance, but then Guess is just that girl, the sluttiest song on the album.
Mine was Talk this week.
Oh, okay.
I'm so behind. I'm like,
are you listening to the album? Now, have you gotten to the deluxe of the album yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I heard someone playing Talk in the park.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think it just kind of was like stuck in my head all week.
Got it.
And so, yeah. That's where I'm at.
And I never really left Von Dutch. Especially walking on the streets, it makes you want to like run up on the taxi's, front and like
tits out
and go wild. And yeah. So I do. But
well, we got another Brat Wall update.
We do.
She went live.
She did.
And it started going green.
And all the people who gathered in front, and everyone's like, oh, unemployment convention.
Yeah.
And then somebody held up their phone and it said, I have a job or something.
Oh, on the live stream?
Yes.
That's funny.
We all have jobs or something like that. But yeah, there was an update that said, okay, bye.
And then she just painted over it.
And for about an hour, everyone panicked and thought, okay, maybe that's the name of the remix album, some reason, or that's a new song, or that the era is over. To which, when she saw enough of that chatter, she said, all right, let me hop on TikTok. And she did a funny little lip dub to an audio, just being like, no, this is just, it's for fun. It's fun. And the caption was like, when everyone thinks Brat era is over, but I just, left the wall.
Yeah.
Basically.
It's definitely not over. I think.
No. She's just done paying rent on that, or whatever you have to pay. Advertising space.
I feel like they rented it for June.
Yeah.
And on the last day of June, they were like, okay, we have to erase this. Bye.
Oh, yeah. It was just for the month.
Literally was the end of June.
She's like, no, we paid for a month, and now they got to put up the CXOXO album art for a month.
I did think, what if Taylor put up a tortured poet? I was like, what if it gets painted over white, and then another variant just goes up?
People would throw their I don't know, what is like a brat drink?
I would have, because you know how she's leaning into the brat of it all?
Yeah.
She should have like painted over her own wall at the end with the Taylor Swift variant and been like, oh my God, I can't believe she did that.
Yeah.
And then
I wish
everyone
she did
would
that.
have riled up. There probably would have been a cease and desist.
Yep.
And then she could write a song about it.
That would have been really funny. Oh my God.
Oh, not that we should stir the pot, but
no.
It would have been funny.
And also Camilla did confirm when Charlie recreated her teaser of I Love It with I Got It, Charlie called her up and said, like, I'm just being tongue in cheek because I'm in my brat era.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that serious. So we do have confirmation that it wasn't that serious, that she was just being a brat, but also it did sound similar. So
yeah. It just fits.
It fits. It's funny.
Like rewinding to what I said at that time where I was like, Charlie's annoying me a little bit.
Yep.
And then I was like, but that's the point.
It is the
so
point.
It's brilliant.
It is brilliant. It's her finest form yet. It's exactly, everything's just right. And you can file so many things under being a brat. You get away with a lot.
Yeah, true. Well, I also want to shout out a tweet that I saw this week that sent me from Bjork Sun Eyebrow.
Bjork's unibrow.
Oh my god. Oh my god. It is Bjork's. No. Okay, so the tweet is, said you wanted a brat summer and now look at you on antibiotics. Just make me laugh.
Knock on wood. Still a antibiotic free brat summer.
Same. Yeah.
Love to see it.
Also, we had some paparazzi photos that I quote retweeted and said, "This is my girl so confusing."
Yeah, that's right.
Hilary Duff stepped out with Nicole Richie.
Wow.
After Matthew Coma's show. They were paparazzi'd on the first.
They said straight pride.
First of all, I'm obsessed with this outfit that Hilary is giving. These pants with this like sheer blue top. This is not high fashion editorial, but like we can throw it in there.
Throw it in.
Now,
holding hands.
For those of you that are our age, you may know the history with this.
Yeah.
Hilary wrote Gypsy Woman about Nicole Richie, allegedly, for entertainment purposes only. The song,
there's still there's a 2007 article about it.
Yeah, on Dignity.
Mm-hmm. It says...
now, that's the name of the song, by the way. I'm not...
Right.
That's the song title.
Is Hilary Duff firing back at her ex Joel Madden and new gal pal Nicole Richie on her new album?
Yeah, she was. She fired at Lindsay and Nicole.
Yeah. In another track called Gypsy Woman, Duff reportedly fires off at Richie saying, "She lets you think that you found her first. That's how she works her sick and twisted gypsy curse."
Era.
Yeah. Yeah. So the lore of the era was that it was about Nicole Richie. And now we have reconciliation, growth. They heard Girl So Confusing and they said, you know what? Let's work it out on the sidewalk.
They should.
They should put it on a song, honestly.
I wonder if everyone who's like ever had a famous feud is like starting to text each other.
Right?
You know?
Absolutely.
Because you could just make a TikTok or a reel using that audio and it could just be the two of you hanging out.
Yeah.
And it would make press.
Gaga's trying to text Madonna, but the text bubble is green. It's not sending.
If the two of them hung out and did a post using Girl So Confusing, would it not like break
the internet? The Stan Twitter internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else? Oh, Luann and Bethany. Who else?
Yeah, there's so many girl.
Paris and Nicole could do it.
Brittany and Christina, but I feel like that feud's still feuding.
Yeah, I actually that's not confused at all. Like, I'm like,
yeah, yeah. Paris and Nicole had their own moment.
Lindsay and Paris, would be a fun one.
That would be
just them hanging out.
Yeah,
girl, you walk like a bitch. I never said that. We love to see it. I also want to shout out. Have you seen this on your?
I have.
Get a good lawyer.
There was another Taylor lookalike sweeping the internet, everyone.
Who I did do a double take.
I, at first, thought I was watching a clip from like a private...
A dress rehearsal or a private.
Yeah, like a private, like some rich millionaire paid to have a personal Eras tour. Because it was a little grainy, a little bit. But no, this is an impersonator. There is a Kenobi Lake Park Taylor Swift that is performing as Taylor. Now, this is in Virginia, I think, right? Maybe? I don't know.
I think so.
Kenobi Park, wherever that is.
Yeah.
Give me a couple Coronas. This is Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Even the way that her hair changes after performing and sweating. Like, I don't know how to describe that, but like, when Taylor performs in the humidity and like in the elements.
She starts to get curly hair.
Yeah. Like even the way that the hair looks while performing, the walk. I don't know who did the outfits, but they're spot on.
Yeah. And then in the comments, it turns out it's a 25-minute production.
Wow.
Which is really impressive. They work their way through the eras quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. I wonder if she gives out the red hat. I bet she does.
Oh, probably. It's like we'll post one of the clips on our Instagram carousel.
Yeah, yeah.
You guys need to
The
see
opening,
this.
I think, because I was like, oh, wait, isn't that her?
She could do Pride events.
No, it's Becky.
Yeah. Do we think Taylor would cease and desist her?
I don't think so. I don't know how that all works, but I think that's out of respect, so it's fine.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's fun.
Yeah.
If she came to New York, I would go.
Yeah. Sure.
Why not? She could do Ladyland.
Yeah.
That would be funny, actually.
Oh my God.
Well, I think it's time for our next segment, everybody. Shall we hit the runway for a little high fashion? So editorial.
Guys, this is awesome.
This is a billboard.
This is super high fashion.
Oh my God, that's so high fashion.
So high fashion.
Okay, so I have one pick and one pick only for this week.
Yeah.
Tyla ate it the fuck up at the BET Awards this past week.
Oh, severely.
Holy shit. So she performed at the BET Awards. It starts off, there is a cage, and there are dancers that are fully body painted to look like a tiger.
Absolutely looked like an animatronic or a real tiger.
It is phenomenal. Like the way that the one dancer's hand was painted like a tail and
It's
was
crazy.
just waving.
You could never know on quick glance.
So fucking cool.
Yeah.
Very Britney.
Oh, extremely Slave
this
for
is
You.
literally Slave for You.
Yep.
VMAs. Tyla comes down on a swing,
Ugh.
serving, and performs and is like in with the tigers. The tigers break apart. She's in the cage doors open. It's literally Britney VMAs. And she just casually slays. A casual Cavanti serve.
Yeah, she absolutely ate this up. And it's so cool when the dancers break it from the tiger and you go, oh.
Yeah, you're like, oh, that's not.
But yeah, because you're like, well, yeah, it is weird that she's in a cage with a tiger. And then you go, oh, okay, that's people.
Yeah.
Which is insane. The whole performance is so cool. She's a star, and it's really evident in her live performances. And she's only going to continue to elevate, I think. Like, she is the moment.
And the impact that her sound is having in dance music is absolutely a thing. Oh, John Summit played a remix of Water. And again, the entire MSG was chanting, "Make me sweat." And I was like, holy shit.
Oh, yeah. Amapiano is like everywhere, and Tyla's helped spread it, and it's becoming such a huge thing. It's so cool. I love seeing this. This performance was really fucking cool. We love Tyla.
I know. She's just like, it's like a casual, like, it's like Rihanna, like effortless.
Yeah.
Cavanti.
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe that's other than effortless.
Yeah.
You get it.
Yeah, totally.
You get it.
Totally. She just looks like she's meant to be up there and do that.
Just eating.
Just eating, devouring.
And I'm glad she's still performing because I know she got like injured.
Oh, I know.
And wasn't able to tour.
Yeah, this will make up for it when she finally announces her tour. Yeah, I don't know that I had any high fashion picks of the week because I think everybody has.
It's too hot. Everyone's like,
they've gone away. Yeah, there was no fashion week for this week because everyone was being.
I don't think there was.
Yeah, just 4th of July.
Oh, although did you see? Did we talk? I don't think we talked about this last week. Alexis Stone did another one of those stunts.
Oh no, I didn't see hers.
So she did another, prosthetic, makeover.
Yeah.
Previously has done Madonna, Mrs. Doubtfire, and just did Miranda Priestley from Devil Wears Prada.
Mm-hmm.
Nailed it. I'm like loving these
transformations,
these stunts.
Yeah. Yeah, she's really good at transforming her face. It's impressive.
It's art, sculpture, fashion.
Yeah, fashion. It is fashion. I don't know. Maybe I'll do self promo. Speaking of fashion or sneakers, one could say. Shout out to new mother Vanessa Hudgens. Did you see all that kerfuffle?
No, I saw that you're doing another party.
Yeah, that's what I was going to get to. But she welcomed her baby, but then the paparazzi got photos of her.
She had a baby?
She had a baby.
Oh, well, yes.
Yeah. She and her husband, Cole Tucker, welcomed their first child earlier this week. But it was before the news was confirmed, paparazzi took pictures of her leaving the hospital in Santa Monica with their baby. So she put
That's
out a little
invasive.
statement that was like, we're disappointed that our family's privacy was disrespected during this special time due to the greed of a long lens camera feeding the media.
Isn't that illegal in California?
I feel like it is because of the laws they placed because of the paparazzi.
Because of Hillary Duff. Didn't she kind of leave that charge?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure what the
There's
exact
some law
rules
with
are.
like photographing children in
Yeah.
California.
Yeah.
'Cause
But
they did it to J-Lo this week too. Did you see that video?
yeah. I don't know what it is, but
Leave the kids alone.
leave the kid. It's a baby.
That's a
Just
child.
literally just
And that's
came
an
out
ugly,
of her.
pimply bitch.
But anyway, but despite that, congratulations to Baby V, who had a baby,
Oh.
literally Baby V. And also shout out to DJ John Ali and me, we're having a sneaker night party. I'm just a host, but it's going to be an ode to the 2010s divas, which I'm very excited about. It's, our flyers got all the legends, Raven, Vanessa.
It's basically that Vanity Fair.
It is
Photo shoot
Selena,
spread.
Demi, Miley, all the girls you can expect to hear. So that'll be at $3 bill on July 12th, and tickets are available now. And I'll be in the corner crying to Selena Gomez's Off the Chain, which I've accidentally reenacted. Like, not that I've never stopped listening to it, but once I posted the flyer, I was like, if you look at my on replay or on repeat, it's just that song.
Bops, though.
On repeat. Rock Mafia, We Owe You Our Lives. And
Justice for a Year Without Rain.
The Scene, I don't know where you are, but we need you back. We need you back with her because things haven't been the same since it's become just Selena. We need And The Scene.
Dave Auday has a really good remix of
Year Without Rain.
Right? That's yeah.
That breakdown in the remix is so good. I just picture the water coming down on the stage.
Yes.
Very Kelly Clarkson since you've been gone.
He just remixed Reba too this week.
Very
officially.
Nice. Yeah. So yeah, shout out to the 2010s girls.
I'll have to send John my Tech House remix of Sneaker Night.
Definitely.
It kind of goes off.
Yeah.
Well, shall we switch into our next segment? Get out your phones, girls. Let's have a little TikTok talk. Now, there was one this week that absolutely sent me.
Mm-hmm.
So have you guys seen the trends where people at weddings and things be like, hi, my name's Sally Sue, and I think that Debbie's going to get the most drunk tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And then they interview everyone at the party, and then you get an update. So there was a group on TikTok that did a most canceled, like, hi, I'm Trisha Paytas, and I think that James Charles is going to be the most canceled tonight. And it's all of these, like, internet celebrities.
Yeah, in their most problematic moments, you've got Lana with the see-through mask.
Yeah.
Trisha doing King Tut. It's so many. I think it ends with Richard Nixon, which is a real fucking
It just
gag.
keeps going through, and she's like, I'm Richard Nixon.
Jojo Siwa. There's
Two JoJo Siwas.
Yeah. James Charles with the backwards cap and the sisters hoodie. Just all of it. So
Tati.
quite a concept. I saw this one. I saw one with like rhyming duo. I'll have to pick that one up too. But yeah, I think my problem is I don't have enough friends to really reenact this.
I think we could.
Okay, actually,
Powered
yeah,
by
we could.
John Ali. We could just do.
We could do a
cancel
Powered by John
party.
Ali. Yeah, that's true.
Wow. Well, my favorite meme of this week, I think, is not on TikTok. They're on Instagram Reels.
Yes.
Now, I need to queen out with these little bitches so badly.
They are absolutely eating up the internet. I don't even know where they're at.
I am unsure. Let's see translation. You can contact us for all of your entertainment events, birthdays, henna, engagements, and weddings. Perfect.
Love.
So the name is Champlana_group. If I said that wrong, I apologize. On Instagram. And it is these doll creature people wearing doll heads with like padding like a drag queen.
Yep.
And it's a duo. It's basically like Cher and Christina in Burlesque.
Basically, I saw it because somebody posted that it was Madonna and Tokisha, and I cannot unsee it. It's literally them.
Yeah. And they just have like huge high heels on, and it is so fucking funny to me.
It's really good. I don't even know where they are based in the world, but
No, because they don't tag.
yeah, there's no tag location, but
Let's see. What language? I mean, we could find. Oh, there's a third one.
no, there's appears to be a whole Bratz selection
Oh
of
my
them.
God. Wait, there's like a whole family.
Yeah.
Inside Out 2.
Yeah. And they get pretty slutty, I have to say. They're
Oh
like,
my God, her ass is out.
yes. I can't. But they're the new queens of pop. Bratz are found dead because
Brad should collab with them.
they should. They should work it out on the remix.
Yeah. Brad's so confusing.
Doll, so confusing. Absolutely.
Translation. If you want to see our dancing girls, each of them in their own happy days, make that day memorable, contact us. I want to book them for my birthday party next year.
Absolutely. They're kind of everything you love.
Yeah. It's so campy. Well, stay tuned. We'll see what happens with them. Also, while we are on deranged Instagram reels, the Pussycat Dolls are getting promo with buttons this week.
They are.
On a Instagram account called Alternate Bizarre Art, which, how do I describe this?
How would you describe this?
Kind of nightmarish.
It's like a
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Five Nights at Freddy's with
back rooms.
Yeah,
Scary.
totally.
It is a duo. They create art and 3D art, and they've created these characters that are horrific, kind of.
Yeah,
And there's one that is a deflated cow,
deflated cow chicken kind of vibe.
but they dub over Queen of Pop songs. Like there's a circus one. The Pussycat Dolls one is going crazy viral.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Genie in a Bottle one.
I need to know about the choice to use those songs because it's like it just doesn't match what's happening in the video.
Yeah, it makes no sense. But also the way that I got this sent to me multiple times.
I mean,
It's
it's
like-
very your brand.
Yeah, I was like, oh, is this what people think of?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think they saw this and thought you, and that's a compliment, I think.
Yeah, I got sent this and then all of the dancing duo doll heads
Yeah.
from multiple people.
Yeah,
And I was like, oh, don't worry. I already have a saved folder.
right.
Wow. Also, I made a new TikTok remix this week of the Star Spangled Banner clown version.
Yes, you did.
So if you would like to use that sound, it is on TikTok and Reels.
Also, I'd like to give a shout out. We haven't properly yet. Shout out to Sister Mary Blaze. Quote, the messiest nun you'll ever see.
She is out of control.
She's out of control.
On TikTok.
She does every single pop song. They just did an incredible Girl So Confusing with
Is she a real nun?
think so. I don't know.
I couldn't tell.
I would rather live in the mystery and not
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
We can just pretend.
They did Girl So Confusing, and then just last night they did Kesha's Joyride, which we're about to discuss, and she's just serving for the Lord and the gays. And I think it's beautiful. Basically Katy Perry's worst nightmare.
Literally, I was like, don't send her Woman's World.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? It's like nun reacting to, or here's the context. So Katy Perry sent Trisha Paytas Woman's World and had her listen to it in the car.
Sure did.
Oh my gosh, so Katy Perry sent me her new song. I feel like I made it. I feel like this is like a career highlight. I'm like, oh my gosh, Katy Perry sent me her song. And it's like her first song back. So it's like, what is the sound? What is the words? What are the message? I never know what to expect from her songs because they be everywhere. So, all right, here we go. T. Ooh. No. Yes. Ah. Oh my gosh. The drop. Oh! Living in. Oh my God, you are so lucky to be living in a woman's world. Oh my God, yes. It makes me so proud to be a woman, mother, sister, influencer. Oh. So good. Oh my gosh. Women, we do so much. We do so much. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna cry. 3 weeks after giving birth, I'm like, ah. Oh. Katie gets it. Mom, pop star, superstar. I love it so much. It makes me so proud to have 2 daughters, and we're gonna live it in a woman's world. This is so important. Every woman everywhere. Like, just know we're so important. And nobody would be here without us. I just feel so good now. I just want to go home to my daughters and be like, yes, it's our world. We're taking over.
Now, to set the record straight, I had absolutely nothing to do with this. People seem to think that, like, just because I worked on American Idol that I'm, like, connected to this. I'm not.
Shut down the rumors.
But I did watch it.
Mhm.
And Trisha's just like, tea. Yeah.
I love how she expertly doesn't actually address the song, but she's just like, being a mother is like, and
But
she's
good
getting
for
emotional
her.
thinking about being a mother.
Get that fucking coin. I
Get
love
that
to see
Katie
it.
coin.
Yeah. So you could send Woman's World to a nun and then just, again, like, this is like deranged content that, like, probably celebrities shouldn't do.
hmm
But, like, that would be funny if Katie sent the song
To
to
a
this
nun.
nun and
Mm.
told her, like, start listening to it and then just, like, fall over. Sorry.
I think she definitely is going to
Sorry.
avoid that for future lawsuits.
Allegedly. For entertainment purposes only. Anyway, that's all. Shall we get into the new music of the week?
We shall.
Now, there's one song we want to shout out this week that has a reference.
She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment.
The song is called Now Come On Now by
Mhm.
artist KYE, that references the iconic clip of Wendy
Yeah.
through the lyrics.
Now, come on now.
And it kind of slays. And there's a remix of it that's also really good.
Right.
So I just love to hear the impact in music.
Yeah. Well, it is the 4th. It is the 4th, which means it is time for the national anthem, aka Bonnie McKee's American Girl, which just got a remix package. There's an EP out called the American Girl EP. See the concept there. And it's got remixes and different versions, including the Hot Blooded Oliver remix, Rocket's Red Glare version, Amber Waves version, and the Star Spangled Instrumental version, and the Acapella the Beautiful version.
Yeah.
Sped up, slowed down, things like that. But the remix really goes off, this
It
Hot Blooded
does.
Oliver. So shout out to Bonnie for making the most of the 4th of July. with
I
this.
love American Girl so much.
I know.
I love that she promoted it again
Yeah.
as like a summer anthem.
Hot
because
City
it,
single.
it really is
Yeah.
like a summer anthem.
Yeah.
Like we talk about firework, party in the USA.
Well, some of us talk about. But
But like, you know, songs that kind of are on those like Spotify 4th of July parties
sure.
hits.
Sure. An American
This
Girl
needs to be
right up there.
Yeah.
Absolutely. As it is a holiday weekend, a lot of the girls instead gave us remix packages, including Tinashe,
Yeah.
continuing to match our freak with an EP that includes remixes from Kaytranada, Unique, and Wookie. Kaytranada goes off,
Match My Chic.
Match My Chic,
hmm
Love. And this merch actually was available at Ladyland, the artwork for Match My Freak
Yeah.
EP. Well timed.
And I just love that they're investing into it
Yeah.
and into her.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just continuing to climb.
It is.
Also, for my EDM girls, we have the new Dead Mouse track this week. Now, I don't even know how to pronounce this.
Quetzalcoatl.
Quetzalcoatl.
Mhm.
I don't know what that is, but I love the song. Now, this one's not like this is not going to be a bop. This
It's-
is like a 7-minute experience.
So it's a deity,
Oh.
Aztec,
Oh, like a person or a build. Oh, that explains
like a god.
That explains the visuals.
He is one of several important gods in the Aztec pantheon.
Oh.
That would explain the
Interesting.
visuals.
Huh.
Yes.
Yeah, it's 7 minutes long. It
Mm.
like slowly builds, but it's a vibe. I just love like a sonic experience. That is what I would describe this as.
Mm.
When I say something's not a bop, I don't mean it a bad thing.
hmm
I mean it's like
It's a journey.
it's an experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, we also have a new entry from quite the tag team. Miss Jessie Ware and Rami are here with Lift You Up, produced with the one and only Stuart Price, which is just like a triple
Legends
whammy.
only.
Yeah. Lift You Up, out now. It is, like the title might imply, a very joyous, uplifting anthem. curiously left right after Pride, but it's fine because it would have come in nicely during Pride.
I know. I feel like this coming out on July 4th
1st.
weekend was
Yeah.
like almost like people were like, wait, what?
Yeah. But still,
But like such a good duo. And I'm obsessed.
great duo. They and part of the timing was because they premiered it at Glastonbury Festival, which did also just happen. We had a lot of legends hit the stage. We saw Sugar Babes, Avril Lavigne, Dua Lipa. My God, who else? There was a lot.
We didn't talk about the Dua Lipa guitar. The guy playing the guitar to her. Did you see that whole?
Oh yeah, her face became a meme.
Oh, yep. She's become a meme.
She sure has.
Again.
She has. Just when you have to pretend to look interested, but you're clearly not.
Yeah, so she was in, I guess, one of the campground areas where people are staying, and this guy just starts playing her a song, and it just reads on her face.
She's like, okay, sweetie.
That she's like, okay, are you done yet?
That's from the jet lag, I'm sure.
And it's now become a meme, but then people started replying to it with, oh my God, he did the same thing, and like playing videos of him doing the same thing to other people, like going around to different campsites.
Oh, so he's like that gay that sings to people. Harry.
Basically, he's kind of like the Harry of Glastonbury.
Oh, wow.
I saw Harry sang to the Long Island Medium.
Oh.
And she looked so confused.
What did he sing? Supernatural?
Forget. But she was nice. She was like, oh,
okay.
Oh, he should sing to Luann.
He should.
They should set that up.
That's a good idea. There's a concept.
Wow.
I know somebody's listening.
Well, speaking of Jessie Ware.
Oh, right.
We we have an Instagram post that I think is hilarious.
Incredible.
So she met Shaka Khan.
Shaka Khan?
And posted a photo of them meeting with the caption, I met the one and only absolute diva, Shaka Khan. She's such an inspiration to me, and I didn't play it cool. In fact, I just spoke at her while she smoked a F slur. And to be honest, it was perfect. And everyone was like, oh, that's not.
I have no idea even like what culturally where it stands because they all have always said that. So I don't know. I love it.
It's a cigarette.
She said, oh, I could say it and I'll say it.
She can say it.
Yeah.
I think she can.
She sure can and did.
It's also just like, it's kind of chic the way they say it to describe a cigarette.
Yeah, for sure. Ate her up.
Like if everyone in America wasn't so homophobic, like it would be chicer, I think.
Right.
Like it would be fine.
Smoked a cig.
Yeah. Just puffing on a little F word, enjoying the summer with the
When I
gals.
Smoke a cigarette, I floor it. But
whatever. She makes such good music. She can get away with it.
she can.
It's fine.
Speaking of flooring it, that's the perfect segue into the next track.
Beep beep.
Beep
Let's
beep
ride.
bitch. Let's ride. Vroom vroom. Oh, I'm gonna have to look this one up. The return of Kesha in the form of Joyride, which was premiered
Joyride.
at Planet Pride. Actually,
Planet Pride.
Yes. So she's been zooming around beep beep bitch, actually holding up the Joyride sign and
Getting kicked out of gas
getting
stations.
kicked out of gas stations, taking videos and photos at gas stations, giving red, honestly very padam red, the outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah, tease. This was a quick cue up. She basically like teased it, songs coming, dropped into Pride, dropped it on 4th of July, which is not an accident. There's a meaning, there's an intention with that. You know, normally I would be like, oh, like don't do it on a holiday, but a lot of this is very much a statement. This is her first song released independently after the long-standing feud, legal battle, and drama that was the Dr. Luke saga in court. So,
And her contract's done.
and her contract
him.
is now done with him. So she's formed Kesha Records, and that's what it's released under. And yeah, there's a lot of meaning. So of course, Independence Day makes a lot of sense for the song to drop that day. And because it wasn't a Friday. So it was like,
Right. It was like the middle of the week.
yeah. Yeah. Beep, beep, bitch. This is, in my opinion, such a return to form. The
Agree.
cocky pop Kesha that we know and love.
Everyone's saying like the dollar signs back.
Yeah.
It's like the running thing.
Yeah. This is definitely a reclamation of who she was while also looking towards the future. I feel like this is exactly what Kesha should sound like in 2024. It's like in your face, cocky, sexy, but flirty, but also like bitchy. And it's got the production tweaks and sounds that you just don't expect. Like,
Yeah, it was so unexpected.
Yeah, that accordion madcap sound at the beginning and the hand claps
Yeah.
going
It was
into
like
this.
weird as fuck. And I'm
It's
like,
weird as fuck.
this makes sense.
Absolutely.
Like on first listen, I was like, wait a minute, what the hell was that? But
Yeah.
then it was like, oh no, this is different.
Yeah, I think it's very different. And yeah, at the same time, like it makes perfect sense. So this was co-written only with Madison Love. So that's cool too. It's just a Kesha and Madison Love.
Oh, I
Produced-
love the lyrics.
Oh,
That's the thing is like the weird production with
hmm
really meaningful lyrics.
This party sucks.
Yeah.
It's her. Like that's like her. And yeah, she manages to fit in because it is less than 3 minutes. A lot. There's a bridge to it. The stuttering breakdown I love. There's different funny vocal techniques and things like that. The production by Zone, who also did Troye Sivan's Rush, is really cool and interesting. It takes so many twists and turns on this Joyride. It's weird and wild, and I think this is a good first statement.
Yeah.
I think because a part of it was also reclaiming like the sexy, fun irreverence of who she came into the business as, and I think it's important that she can still have fun. And,
Yeah.
you know, middle fingers up, party Kesha, while also sounding like thoroughly fresh and modern. Like the production sounds 2024, which is cool. And I think as we enter this time of like 2010s nostalgia, I want to say, we're at that point now where all the girls are thinking fondly on those years, that it's the right time for her to come back with a real banger like this.
Yeah.
So,
Know what it kind of reminds me of, and this is a compliment.
mm,
Mind Your Business. The song, the Britney song.
yeah. Somebody else said that, I think.
I said on a review of it that my favorite part of that song was when it got weird
Mm,
during the like, mind your bee, mind your bee, mind your bee.
yeah.
That was like the coolest part of that song to me. I was like, that's different and it's
Yeah.
weird and it's like quirky. That's what Joyride reminds me of. Like the Joyride. Is
Totally.
like that kind of just
That demented choir kind of
yeah.
sound.
There's like a tension between the sounds that like contrast with each other that I find is very like it's like an earworm
Mhm.
and it sticks with you.
Yeah. I'm very into it. I'm into everything about it. The campaign art, the sound, all of it really.
The hair,
The hair. I mean,
the
it's
glam.
ushering in the Kesha summer. It's very much like buckle up, bitch. We're about to have fun. Get
Is
in
there an
loser.
album coming?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh my god.
So much more to come. There's actually they said it in the press release. It says officially declares her independence with today's release of
love
Joyride. Assertive, empowering pop anthem, celebrating Kesha's unapologetic right to freedom and long overdue empowerment as an independent artist. The first chapter of a milestone new era, a classic return to form, as well as a powerful sonic evolution following Gag Order in 2023. So this was Kesha, Zone, and Madison Love. Madison's worked with Gaga, Ava Max, and I would say a little Maxian in the look as well. The blonde,
Yeah.
the overall look of it. And the track officially kicks off what is to be a carefree, quote, Kesha summer with more to come. So yeah, she did the Brooklyn Planet Pride. She did Out Loud and for Pride LA.
She did the one gas station, I think, in the West Village.
She did. She just parked it
right?
out there and
That
had
one
the fans
that's,
sing along with her.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The one
And
that's
did
like,
they change the signs to say like Joy Mart or something or like
yeah,
Kmart?
yeah, it was like, like Joy.
I love it.
Yeah. And I believe they changed all the gas prices to be like $7.04 for 4th of July. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, she's going to do, there's some more festivals coming up, Lollapalooza, and I'm sure more to come. But I'm very excited for her.
I know. I hope we get some like I love the dance stuff too, but I hope we get like a ballad too.
Oh.
I do love like a Kesha.
Supernatural.
Yes, like a good. I love how she like does both.
Yeah, actually, her ballads go off. I think I
Yeah,
talked about this before. Yeah.
Dancing with Tears in My Eyes.
Yep. What we really need is a ballad that can also evolve into a dance banger.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think that by all indications, what she's signaling to us is this is a fun era. This is about celebrating. And I do think for a lot of people, this will be like, oh wow, like she's back kind of moment.
Oh, yeah. Animal, the Billboard remix. How they kind of like.
Yes.
It didn't slow it down totally, but it's almost like this
Oh, yeah. Taking me back.
electronic,
Mhm.
gritty version. Oh, yeah.
Love it. Love, love, love that kind of stuff.
Well, we also have some new stuff coming up.
Oh, we do.
Now it's not an episode of Legends Only if I don't shout out Dom Dalla.
That's so true.
So John Summit played his new track at MSG, and I am perched for this one. It's called, I think it's called It Girl. The lyrics are like, ITTIRL, I am that girl. She kind of queened out a little bit, or he queened out a little bit on this one.
Yeah, so it's a remix of the TikTok song?
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. It went off at MSG.
Mm-hmm. Love.
So
love that kind of
tuned.
stuff. Well, I am going to give a shout out to one of the pop campaigns I'm actually most excited for this year that is coming soon. Miss Jade Thirlwall of Little Mix. She's the last one to give us a solo moment, and I am extremely excited about this. I've heard amazing things over the years about what was coming, and she's finally teased that the first song is on the way. She did a photo shoot for Beat Magazine. Actually, that's my high fashion editorial. There we go. It's a late to the game. But everything she has said about this music indicates that she is that girl and she has the taste. She grew up on Britney, Kylie, Janet, Diana Ross. She
Same.
said, sometimes in the studio I was feeling cunty. Other days I wanted to do a housey banger. Then another I was like, let's get into Janet's feedback.
Taste.
She referenced Rachel Stevens and said she's got a similar one to Some Girls, a song I've shouted out on the car trip before, which was about, basically giving sexual favors to get ahead in life. And she said, I've got a similar one, actually. It's more the other round, I suppose. I wrote it with Tove Lo. She loves an oral sex banger. So she played me a song, and it was basically about anal sex. And I was like, I'm in. Let's do it.
Queen.
The main concepts of the album are about my experiences in the industry, falling in love with Jordan, and finding myself again.
Is she the one that I said was serving when we were like watching the music video? I think.
Maybe. I think you liked Jessie.
Oh, no, I did like Jessie. The Belegda girl.
The Belegda girl. You kept shouting out the Belegda girl.
Canceled.
Yes. Jade.
Where's that all at? Like, where's Little Mix at now?
So they're all doing their solo moments, but the three of them at least love each other very much and are very supportive and will inevitably come back together. But they were very much like, we need a little breather from the group thing. But they've all said we're going to do it again, obviously. So
it's kind of par for the course.
Kind of the healthiest girl group, whatever that there is. Like,
yeah,
they're the most healthy girl group probably out there. As far as the Western girl groups, I feel like they are very chill and normal about going to do their solo things and coming back and being like happy with where they are. Granted, we did have the departure of one member, but what are you going to do?
Oh, how do you?
Oh. But watch out for Angel of My Dreams coming July 19th. She co-wrote it with Steph Jones, who did Sabrina's Espresso.
Oh.
Pablo Bowman, who did Calvin Harris's Miracle. And Mike Sabbath, who's worked with Ray.
Oh my God, we're getting a fucking dance banger. I know it.
She said, I didn't want to do Safe first single. That was really important to me. I'm setting the tone of who I am as an artist. I want people to hear it and be like, what the fuck is that song? My worst nightmare is for someone to hear my song and go, that's nice. She's worked with M&EK, Circuit, Lost Boy, who did Padam Padam, as well as that group. And they describe this song as frenetically shape-shifting, gloriously over-the-top banger that explores her love-hate relationship with the pop industry she's been at since her former band Little Mix launched in 2011. I think this is going to be, in my opinion, like a What You Waiting For Gwen moment where she's talking about the industry. It sounds really crazy. It's like packing in 6 songs in one. I think it's going to be divisive. I think some people will love it, some people will hate it, but I think it's going to be interesting because the sample of it alone on the preview sounds like it's like a heartfelt song into a hardcore banger.
Like Heartbreak Anthem.
Yeah, sure. I don't know. I'm really excited for her, and I'd prefer edgy and risk-taking over boring, and she does too, clearly. So the references are referencing in all these interviews. The collaborators are crazy. That's a crazy list of collaborators.
I mean, all of those ingredients combined equal bop.
And she is the gayest, like, girly pop. She just gets it. She gets gay humor, and so I just think all of those things combined lead to something really good. So I am perched for Jade. We're excited for Jade, and we'll see what happens.
2 weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Oh my God.
Which is nice timing because we do have a little bit of a lull right now, thankfully.
Yeah. Next week is John Summit's album, Woman's World.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then Sabrina Carpenter comes, and by end of summer, I think. But
Yeah. Album's August, right?
Yeah.
Although they're teasing a new one. I think I just saw it's
A new song?
Yeah. What's it called? I forget. I just saw it today. There was like a snippet of something else.
I wouldn't doubt it.
And she's snatching her own wig.
Yeah, she is. She
each
keeps
week.
yelling at herself on Twitter, this bitch.
Like, please, please, please. It was like, no,
Yeah.
number one. And then Espresso was like, the flavor.
It's
back.
We need Espresso to at least notch number one just because it's so obviously the song of the summer. Like,
Yeah.
you should also get that number one title.
Oh.
Mm.
Did you, should we talk about this in the after show? Did you see who supported her?
Supported her
With
live?
a comment on Instagram
No.
and said it's a Sabrina Summer.
Who said it?
Get a good lawyer.
Yeah.
As she should.
And I have a thought on that. Anyway,
well, that's plenty to chew on for now. So we hope that you are enjoying getting in your car, vrooming it, beep beep bitch. It's a Joyride. It's a Kesha summer. It's a Brat summer. Espresso summer.
yes.
Nasty summer.
Espresso, nasty, brat summer.
Yeah,
It's recession pop
it is.
all over again.
We're all having a lot of fun while we can.
Well, the fun's not over.
That's right.
We have more to discuss in the after show, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, like Brad said at the beginning of the episode, there is his Girls Aloud review, also the Danny Minogue interview.
Mm-hmm.
And last week's episode was like supersized. And yeah, we're going to talk about BB and some other shit that happened in the Hamptons. Did you see that story?
I sure did.
Oh, we're going to get into it in the after show, which you can find over at patreon.com/legends.
Only.
Legends only.
Yes.
And yes, have a great week. We will be back next week again, as always. And we'll see you on Discord. Stay cool, stay hydrated, wear your SPF. And until next time,
We will
see you
soon.
Joyride. Bop.